There is a roadmap for 2026 quality of life changes coming to New World Aeternum. Honestly, this surprised me a bit, and I think surprised the community as well, because there is an official death day, basically, regarding the future of New World Aeternum. So that's going to be in January of 2027. But we still have the rest of 2026 to enjoy the game if we wanted to. Yes, the population is dwindling further and further by the day, and it's not looking great. However, the changes that they are implementing with the skeleton crew that's left over at AGS that's really working on New World Aeternum is pretty impressive. So let's just go ahead and jump into it. Now, we don't have exact days on when these changes will be coming, but we do have the month. So let's go ahead and start with all of the changes that are coming in March of 2026, starting with the fact that all of the transmog items are going to be unlocked for us, which is going to be amazing. So to be more specific, all of these items here will be unlocked for you to kind of test out, play around with, and just update the overall appearance of your character. So it is pretty cool that they're kind of just having fun with it at this point and just letting us really kind of see the potential and just deck out our characters any way we want. There are a lot of really cool skins in here, and a lot of them are pretty exclusive too for certain events or things that have happened in the past. So the fact that they will be unlocking all of these is pretty cool. Plus it'll allow us just to have a little bit more fun. Next up, which again, kind of interesting, right, is that the total number of gear sets is going to be increased to 30, which is insane. The interesting part, though, is the fact that you can buy up to the 30 gear slots. So, like, I didn't even realize this was still a thing, but you still have to use Marks of Fortune in order to purchase these gear slots, and they're just allowing you to have 30 of them now, which definitely seems like overkill, especially in the current day and age of the game, but who knows, maybe there's someone out there that just wants it. The other change coming in March, a little bit smaller, but the AFK timer is going to 24 hours. I know previously a lot of us may have gone AFK, just stepped away, and came back to a login screen. This will make capturing forts a little bit easier and less worrisome, and just stepping away and jumping back online, not too shabby at the end of the day. And then the last thing coming in March are enablement of region transfers, which I know is going to make some of you guys excited because you've been waiting to just transfer over to different regions and play with some online friends a little bit further. And just a friendly plug, if you guys have watched any of my previous New World Aeternum videos, or you just like games like New World, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. I'm really just trying to grow this channel, and I have some pretty cool things planned ahead, so be sure to support if you enjoy this video. Okay, let's jump back into things. Next up, coming in April, we have a few more unique changes that honestly I was not expecting at all. First things first, when it comes to your overall umbral crystals, the weekly cap, well, the overall cap, I'll say, is going to be crazy high. So right now it's at 5K. It's going to be increased to 100K per week. So if you really just love playing this game and want to grind it out, you can. I mean, have fun with those chest runs if you can find a group to do so. And just as a reminder, for those of you who may have not played in a while, umbral crystals basically allow you to upgrade your gear. You can see I'm using some right here just to increase the overall power of it, get some of those perks a little bit higher as well. The other thing that's coming, which again, very interesting, is the fact that the gold cap is going to be increased from 1 million to 10 million in the inventory, which is crazy. Most of us who have been enjoying kind of like the gold gaining game have created guilds just to hold more gold, but with this update coming in April, we're going to be able to hold everything in our pocket and kind of jump around different companies if we really wanted to and have some more fun with that. The other thing, which again is a little bit of a like smaller update in my opinion, is the fact that these gypsum orbs are going to be increased in regards to how many you can get per day by 10 times. So for example, like these ruby gypsums, you can get 30 of these every single day if you wanted to. So at least if you do continue to play up until, January of 2027, there's more rewards for the amount of time you play. So you are rewarded quite a bit more for the actual time you put into the game. So that's nice to see as well. And speaking of that, that's kind of following the overall trend regarding what's coming in May as well. To be a little bit more specific, in May, what we're going to be looking at is an increase in overall weekly mutation limits to 100 per week. There's also going to be daily mutation rotations, which is going to be just mixing up the overall rotations quite a bit more. I'm going to be interested to see how this really impacts the leaderboard if they do kind of keep that in. Again, this isn't coming until May, but if you've always wanted to try to hit the leaderboard in some of these mutations, then if you have a good group, this might be the best time to do so before they pull the plug. And the very last thing I will mention is that they are also planning on decreasing the soul trial rotation timer down to 6 hours. And that really covers it. Again, nothing groundbreaking, but at the end of the day, the team is trying to reward players who are still playing the game with the amount of time they put into it. Additionally, they are trying to make sure that players can experience the great game New World Aeternum truly is as much as possible. So they're trying to unlock a few things that previously were locked. For example, all those transmag skins. So again, it's up to you if you want to continue to play this game. I do plan on jumping on every now and then and doing some Outpost Rush matches. They still are popping at nights, believe it or not. So if you want to have a nostalgic kind of gameplay, go ahead and jump on, play around, get a quick look at your character once again, and just have a quick reminder of how great this game truly is. Again, as of today, the current plans is that New World Aeternum will still shut down in January of 2027. Yes, there may be some conversations going on in the background, but I mean, it's a long shot. So until then, let's keep our fingers crossed and keep enjoying ourselves and keeping ourselves busy until we get some more news. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.